you're an Igbo man living in Nigeria, there are three things you must not do. Number one, no matter how long you stayed in someone's land, or whether you bought the land with your money, or whether you're renting a house, whether you own several mansions and several shops, whether you've been there for over 70 years, don't ever assume that they have accepted you for what you are. That is a peace-loving, progressive-minded person that has contributed positively to the ideal of the said place you're in. Two, don't get carried away with the fact that, oh, you're now successful wherever it is you are. Your children are now going to school there, and your businesses are there, everything is there. So it's like, yo, these people have accepted me. I'm one of them. I even have my neighbors, all of them are happy with me. My Hausa neighbors, my Yoruba neighbors, my Muslim neighbors, my traditional worshiper neighbors. Bro, there are enough lessons in history to prove that this notion is going to get you killed faster than you can possibly imagine. Number three, developing another place without developing your hometown. This one, almost everybody is guilty of it. You go buy house 70 million for Lagos or for Abuja or for whichever other city owner they live. And then you go to your hometown or your village or even the capital of your state. You don't even own one piece of land. You don't own any property. You don't own anything. But yet you're in another man's land investing all your time, your sweat, and your efforts. Do your history. Go and ask what happened in July 1966. I no go dey here telling a long story. I'm just here to inform you. Say in case you think, say, oh, the land done green and everywhere done blue and everything done soft. Bro, there's nothing that stops what happened in 1966 from happening today. Just because you might think you're now in a saner time and this is not the old days. Let me remind you of something. The first elections in this country happened in 1953. And that election, what kicked it off was thuggery and banditry. Today, 2023, waiting a kick election of thuggery and banditry. Those same people that are encouraging you and telling you, oh, forget it, it's history, the war happened a long time ago, that generation has gone. They are the same people that now are sending thugs to kill you. And then when you complain, they'll tell you to pray to God to save you. Now, before some of you come and say, oh, this message is divisive, we have Igbo friends, we have Yoruba friends, we have Hausa friends. Everybody has such friends too. The point is, no matter what you're doing in this country, as long as the poor people, whether it's financial poverty or mental poverty, as long as the poor people outnumber the enlightened or the wealthy or the rich or the at least average minded people, you run the risk of one day waking up to realize that you have to start running as fast as your legs can carry you back to your own region where they born you. At least where your pack come from or where your mark come from. That's just the truth. Because these politicians will stop at nothing. Note the word. These politicians will stop at nothing. They will stop at nothing in capital letters to annihilate, crush, expunge, humiliate, guy, any late way if you think of, decimate, bro, they go laminate you with any means necessary. So this entire thing of, yo, we're not supposed to be talking about this. Are we still at this level right now? This, that, people are dying. What's all this? This country is just tiring me. Oga, this country has been the same way from the 1950s up until date. From the moment when the Governor General was handed over to Tafawa Balewa and his likes, this country has constantly been in the same place. It never changed. It never go forward. It never go backward. It just is the same place. You know how you jog on top treadmill? That's what the country they jog. You understand? So you either want to do something about it or you want to sit one side and whine and cry. But this advice is actually meant for the upcoming Igbo billionaires and millionaires and thousandaires and trillionaires. The truth is, no matter where you go, no matter what you are doing in this Nigeria, now in the UK you are safe, in the US you are safe. After all, nobody will pursue you as long as say you buy land and you live there, you no be illegal immigrants. For my illegal immigrant brothers, I dey salute you now, they see you now work. But if you know say na this Nigeria you dey as Igbo person, or maybe you take style resemble Igbo, especially the South people where they say, oh, I'm not Igbo, I'm not this, oh, I'm from this one, I'm from that one. Understand something. In most of the places in the southwest and in the north, they don't know the difference. Just like you, if I ask you what's the difference between Kanuri person and Fulani person, you don't know. You don't know the difference between a Nupe person and a Igala person and a Doma person. You don't know. You don't know the difference between a Angas person, a Biron person, whatever. You don't know. You understand? That's the same way up north. They don't know the difference between a BBO, Efik, and all the other languages that exist, or all the other ethnicities that exist in the south. Therefore, you will be very, very wise to make sure that no matter what you're doing in another man's land, bro, just give yourself small sense. If you invest 50% for the year, invest 50% for your own land. That's the only way. All this complaining and crying, where is the army? Where is the police? Oh my God. Bro, there's something called chain of command. Whosoever is at the top of the chain of command of the army or the police, they serve that person's interest. And if that person is not one of you, they are not serving your interest. They are not here for civil, whatever. They are here to serve the interest of whoever it is that commands them. So as now they post pictures online where they flog una for waste or where they lie una down, bro, nobody wants to hear that. The mistake you made was assuming that you were now in a land where people loved you. Nobody loves you. This is the harsh truth. Some of you might be musicians, might be music producers, music directors, movie actors, whatever it is you are, and you're thinking, nah, this no fit touch me. I just did soft now. I get military personnel every day protecting me, bros. When it happened, they go withdraw all the military personnel. Now that time you can't know say you truly did alone, and maybe you get pump action for house, but e no go help you that much because people go too plenty wey dey try ransack your house. That your big mansion, that your big car, that your big house, all those things. Trust me, when it's set, e don be, say e don be. Again, do your history. July 1966. Go and check what happened. Some of us have a habit of ignoring our history, and they say the people that don't know where they are coming from can never ever know where they are going to. Thank you.